Hey people, good morning. It's 5:30 a.m. here. I'm not sure what time you guys are watching this, but it's 5:30 a.m. where I'm at. Currently hanging out in jacuzzi. I wanted to go over a few what some people might call manners, home training, etiquette. I believe as a Turo host, it's our duty and the privilege to the guests to offer them a concierge type of service. Concierge service meaning treating them with the utmost respect, treating them, greeting them, being nice to them, making their day that much better if they had a bad day or good day. Basically improving an already good day if they're having a good day. If they had a bad day, making their day better. That's our job. We're supposed to give them a good experience. But I want to go a little bit deeper. This is a quick tip into ways you can actually increase etiquette levels and also become an all-star host faster because people start liking the way you treat them, and they'll grant you 5-star reviews. They'll really go all out and tell. Look at my profile. Always leave my links below where you get a direct look at my Turo host. I'm a 5-star all-star power host, so take a look at the link below. Look at my profile if you like. But yeah, let's get right into it. So first and foremost, these are the things I've learned. You don't have to follow this to a T. These are just my opinions. You don't have to even agree with me, but it's just from my experience from being an all-star and power host. So first and foremost, I'll just go right into in no particular order. I typically like to start off the conversation as soon as I get a Turo booking, saying hello, how are you? Hope you're having a great day. Look forward to meeting you, etc. I also like to figure out and to also look at their profile because like myself, I have a profile. A lot of Turo hosts actually have a profile and they might have something written there. So it takes less than 30 seconds for us Turo hosts to maybe click on their profile, review, read if there's anything there. Like for example, I just had an awesome guest. She served in the military, and if you guys don't know, both my father and mother are both from the military as well. I'm a military brat, but I really respected that, and so I sent her a Purple Heart and said I appreciate your services, thank you so much, etc. There's another person I met where they're actually saying that they always wanted to go to a Disneyland. It's been their life dream to come to California. I read their profile, so I tailored a message saying, hey, you know, I read your profile. That's awesome that you're probably coming here for the first time to go to Disneyland. I hope you have a great experience. Thank you for the honor of picking my vehicle, etc., etc. You want to put more of a personal touch on it, and of course, as you grow your fleet, that becomes that becomes harder to do because you have to start delegating, but you get better at this, you get quicker at this, and you start getting to the point where once you meet the guest and everything, what you have to do is deliver that same service. You start it from the beginning and then you never drop the ball, and when you meet them, you look at them, you say thank you for coming, it's a pleasure to meet you. That's what you do. Next, if they're male or female, and if you're male or female, and depending on whatever case it is, what I found typically, and this isn't 100% true at all times, but typically what I've learned is that if someone's with each other, male or female, male, girl, whoever, what order, it doesn't matter what order it comes in necessarily, all I care about is treating with the utmost respect. So I always call people by their first names, and that might sound obvious, but a lot of us don't do that actually. A lot of us say hey or hi, or for example, nice to meet you. You might get one person's name. You might say, for example, his name's Patrick, and he's with a lovely lady. You assume that that's his girlfriend, or you assume that that's his wife. You never do that. That's a big mistake. Not that serious, but a big mistake for a lot of reasons. I'll share one reason with you. There was a time when I was just starting off with Turo, where there was a gentleman that came, and he was with his with a young lady, and I assumed that they were husband and wife. Because he told me his name and he said he's traveling here with his wife. So when I saw the lady next to him, I was like, oh, lovely, nice to meet you and your wife. And then I saw her blush, and I was like, okay. And he started laughing, and then this is what he said. He said, this is my secret woman. From that, I already knew what he meant. So I was like, okay, my apologies, what's your name? And she told me whatever her name was, and I start calling them. So when I will communicate with them through the Turo messaging, I just specifically stayed on calling her name and calling him his name. That taught me a valuable lesson that sometimes, no judgment, I'm not here to judge, and you do what you gotta do, but I'm saying as a host, that's not my place to judge. So you call people by their first names. It'll get you out of trouble a lot because you don't know if this person is their wife, husband, if it's a side person, and don't mean to be crass and everything, meaning disrespectful in any nature, so don't mean to be crass, but that's just kind of, you don't know people's situations. That could be his sister for all you know. That could be his brother. You don't know. So even if they say, hey, I'm coming here with my wife, until they confirm that that's their wife or girlfriend, fiance, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, or boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, husband, doesn't matter. Always, until you confirm, call people by their first name that they want to identify by. Do that. Saves you a lot of problems, and at the end of the day, it's an etiquette thing. It's taken to the next level. Remember, I'm teaching you things to take to that next level so that you outcompete other hosts. No offense, it's a competitive market. That's what keeps the market going. Get business. That's business 101. A market that competes with itself actually grants a better experience for the guest. That's any business. That's the beauty of it. So the more competitive we make this, the better we become. However, that's why people watch the NBA, watch the NFL. You have some of the best athletes typically in the world, especially in the United States, competing for a trophy or for the ring. So in sports all over the world, there's always the elites. You want to become the elite. I love sports, and that's what you have to get into, the elites. Become an elite. So that's what it basically is. So third, next, offer them, we're in a different time now. You know what I mean? This is a historical time. This is a time stamp in history. Offer people and adapt and accommodate them and adapt to what's going on. Offer them hand sanitizer. Offer them a face mask. Offer them gloves. Like, offer them a little complimentary accessories that they can assist with. Offer them a free charger. Don't charge them for it. So little things like that go a long way. You have to learn how to give them that concierge, complimentary service where you treat them with the utmost respect. You make them feel like they're at home, and you become their best friend. Become their friend. That's what you have to do here. I'm just really trying to give you a little bit of my strategy. I have way more strategy than this, but I want to share this with you guys. So as I'm here hanging out in the jacuzzi, I'm thinking about ways to better other people. You get to the point where first you start by yourself, then you grow a team, then you grow a business. That's what happens, and then you start worrying about other people. So typically we're so used to worrying about ourselves, but you get to a point where you start making enough money, you start becoming successful, you actually start hiring employees, you start worrying about other people's families, if they have health care or not. I'm at the point where I'm worrying about other people. I have my own business. I'm doing Turo as well. I have my own firm. So I'm beyond thinking about myself now. Just not to toot my own horn. I'm just a regular dude like you guys. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that you get to a point where you start growing. Money's not the problem anymore. It becomes mental perspective and execution. Right now, my mental perspective is how I can better the world. Right now, I'm finding ways how I can actually give back to California, help people off the streets, and I'm trying to figure out how to make people on YouTube better. It's not about me anymore. At the time, it was about me. It's about me, balls to the wall, head all in, working all type of hours a day, trying to do as much as I can to make money. At this point, I'm beyond that. I'm at a different place in my life where I want to help other people become even better than me if possible. You know what I mean? And that's no arrogance intent. There's no selfishness. It's not about me anymore. Yeah, I want to do great. I want to deliver a great guest experience, but I'd rather give you guys a great experience and teach you guys how to actually, because I'm one person. Yeah, I might treat a guest great and have a 5-star review, but if my message can get out there and I can inspire one person, two person, and I go into rules of doubles in another video, that two people turn to 4 people, 4 people turn to 8 people, 8 people turn to 16 people that have been inspired by my message and my mentality. That's much greater than me, Conrad Layn himself, going out there and being a great host. Yes, I'll do my part, but it's much more impactful if I actually give you guys a good message. So please treat people with the utmost respect. First thing, smile, call them by the first name and everything. Don't identify them as any title until they confirm identity to you, and just give them a good experience, people. Conrad Layn out. Peace. Oh, almost forgot one more thing. Psychologically speaking, when you meet, say if you're male and you meet male and female at the same time, typically, in my opinion, I'm not perfect, but this is what I found. Try to go on the guy's side. Psychology 101, go on the guy's side and talk to both of them as a functioning unit. It is something about it where sometimes if you're, say, a woman and you're talking only to the man and not talking to the woman, you should always talk to both people. Don't just talk to the same sex. So if you're female, don't only talk to the female, don't only just talk to the male. Talk to both, but especially when you're female, try to go on the woman's side and talk, and then talk to both of the male and female as a unit. And then if you're male, talk to the male, get on his side, and then talk to both the male and female on a unit. It's just something about it where sometimes and it sounds crazy, but like I say, I have quite a bit of experience in business, and what I've learned is that typically you don't know people's situations. You don't want to come off as if you're flirting, and that's even if the person loves you, their spouse or partner might become intimidated or not like or appreciate that you're being so friendly with their significant other or whoever they're with. So the proper way to get through this, you always talk to the person on the same sex as you. So if you're male, talk to the male, and then talk to both of them. So never leave anyone out of the conversation, but you get on the male side. So if the guy's over here, you get on the guy side, and you're a guy too, and you talk to the guy and gal. Don't leave the woman out either. This now you're excluding someone. Don't do that. And then if you're a female, get on the female side and everything. And then you actually talk to the female, and then you don't exclude the male, but you talk to both. It's just something about that where I found that actually helps. And remember, you don't know them, they don't know you, so you just don't want to come off a certain way. You want to always be professional. It's in our best interest and their best interest and Turo's mission and also culture to be friendly and nice and greet and give them that concierge service and great experience. But it can come off as if you're flirting. I know. But you just want to save yourself problems. You never know. So another psychological trick. Forgot to mention that. Just thought about it as I was ending the video. So now, Conrad Layn out. Peace.